Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball episode talk. So in this episode, it's Goku's time. Finally, his time in the spotlight, and instantly he takes on a pose that puts fear in Mummy because of the fact that Goku apparently has no weaknesses at all. And also the Mummy is immortal. That's also something that we get. So Mummy starts off the battle and actually hits Goku a couple of times, and eventually, I think he kicks him towards the statue, and it's like, okay, you know what, maybe there was nothing to worry about for good old-fashioned Mummy. Maybe this Goku kid just looks strong, but isn't actually strong. However, Goku gets up, but because it would, thanks for the warm-up. That's what he says. He's like, thanks for the warm-up. It's like, okay, yeah, Goku is a weird one. So then afterwards, Goku proceeds to dodge everything the Mummy throws at him. So then, the Mummy needs a new idea, and that is the fact he's gonna use his rags, or bandages, but I wrote them as rags because it was a shorter word. He throws the rags at Goku and basically wraps him all up like a Christmas present and then starts squeezing the rags. And this goes on for a very long time, actually. It actually does. It feels like it goes on for like 10 minutes. He's just squeezing Goku. But then afterwards, he does the classic Mortal Kombat, get over here. However, Goku instead decides to jump off the tongue in order to get into the toilet because, well, dangle above the toilet like that. Because he actually grabs the rags with his mouth in order to be able to hold himself right above the toilet so that the toilet's acid can kind of loosen and also break free Goku from the rags. So then Goku uses the rag that he's hanging from in order to get back up, and now he's free again. So then afterwards, Goku charges at Mummy and punches him once and basically does the whole raccoon thing where he basically knocks him out in a single punch. Not an elbow though, this time it actually was a fist, and Goku was like, I think he's asleep. Did that mean that I won? It's like, yes you won, Goku, yes you won, good job. So where do you want me to put your Mummy? Which I just thought was funny. He's so polite. So then, behind the scenes, we get to see the next two contestants that are lined up to battle against Goku. And we have a devil guy and also an old man. However, sadly enough, the old man does not like his costume that he's wearing. But, yeah, apparently he picked last, so all the good costumes were gone. But next up is Spike, who Roshi finds a little bit weird because of the fact that normally Spike is her ace in the hole. The last one that goes out, you know, the last line of defense, as you could say. So it is a little bit suspicious, but Baba's up to something. That's that much Roshi knows. Baba's up to something. So the battle starts off with Goku just kicking Spike, and then afterwards dodging him and hitting him again. And it's like, I thought you were going easy, why you little... So then Goku eventually hits Spike down. However, the wings actually save him. So luckily enough, Spike is able to get back up because of the fact that he can fly. So now everyone is basically letting their guard down in that sense, being like, Goku got this in the bag. But Roshi kind of puts the guard back up by saying, well, Spike has won the World Martial Arts Tournament twice. Alright, he's done it twice. However, Spike, sadly enough, he is down to his last resort, which is the Devilmite Beam. And the Devilmite Beam is apparently a very powerful move because it uses your thoughts, potentially your inner thoughts, against you, because you know Goku head empty, so we need to dig deep for some thoughts for him. But anyway, it uses your negative thoughts in order to basically attack you and potentially kill you, but let's just say attack you. So yeah, that's gonna be potentially a problem. However, if you know anything about Goku, you know that this attack isn't really gonna do much because, well, you know, head empty kinda Goku style, you know. But anyway, that is also where the episode ends, with the charging, I guess, of the Devilmite Beam. And overall, I like the episode very much. The titles annoy me, though, because the last episode was like Goku's turn, even though this episode is Goku's turn. And this episode is titled The Devilmite Beam, even though we're gonna really deal with the Devilmite Beam in the next episode. So I don't really understand why these titles are the way that they are. Because the next episode is titled The Mysterious Fifth Fighter, and I think that is actually gonna be the episode after that. So the titles are a bit wrong, but I guess that's just how the dub works. But overall, I very much enjoyed this episode. I love seeing Goku just be overpowering enemies. It's something relaxing, as I have said before. But I'm also very curious about what Baba truly is up to behind the scenes. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section down below. With that being said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if not already. Turn on notifications. Don't forget, check out the Let's Play channel, link in the description and at the end of the video. And I'll see you guys next time for the Devilmite Beam. Bye!